morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. We're in the grey Skyline, just left my house. We're going to pick up the blue one. So it's going to be its first proper drive. We're going to drive it down to Pro4M Motorsports. Well, first of all, we got to go to the alarm shop. So Plymouth Car Sounds we're going down to get an alarm fitted to the car, so I can leave it outside the garage when he's not working on it, and it won't get stolen. So at the minute, as you guys know, it's got the push start, but we got no key to lock the car, so I'm getting central locking fitted, so hopefully that sorts out the old locking issue. I need to get a key for it though. But anyway, other than that, we're going to pick the car up. I need to put mirrors on it so we can drive it to the alarm shop and drive it on the road legally. So that's the situation. Gotta get a blue one. It's going to get all the stuff done and an MOT basically, and a tune. A flash tune and an MOT and some other bits done that I haven't had time to finish off. So yeah, let's get up there. Well, there's a few bits we need to do to the blue one before we get it on the road and drive it down to the MOT place, or the alarm place and the MOTs. I got this, it's basically a load of tube for the, because I've got no windscreen wash at the minute, so because of the front facing intake plenum and stuff, we have to put the windscreen wash, we're going to put it in the boot. Obviously this is a grey one, ignore what I'm saying, but we're going to put the windscreen wash in the boot and then rewire where the wires are at the front in the bonnet, wire them back to here so it squirts, you know, it tells them when to squirt, and also run a tube for the water to shoot down to the windscreen. It's one thing we got to do. So I'm going to put that in the blue one. Pro4M guys going to be doing most of it because I say I ain't got the time. And we need to fit these crusty old mirrors. But we've got other mirrors to fit. We're just going to put these on just to drive down to the garage, and then he'll put on the new ones because he needs a fabricated bracket for me. But I'll show you the unboxing of the mirrors that we got because I've already recorded a bit of that, so I'll stick that in this video, and then you'll see them fitted when we pick the car up. But yeah, that's the situation. Okay, these are the bad boys I was talking about. They're eBay classics, all the way from China. They're not too bad, to be honest. they're not real carbon fibre, obviously. They got like a nice blue tint on the mirror, which is nice. But I think they were 50 quid. I'll link them in the description anyway if you guys want to get hold of them. Obviously they don't fit the car straight out the bag. You need to obviously adapt the plate to fit onto the car. You get this one with it, but it's obviously doesn't just go straight on. So I'm going to get Mr. Pro4M guy to mount it for me, I think, because now this garage is shutting down, we can't really fabricate back brackets and grind and weld and stuff like that onto it, so we're going to get matey to do it later on. Right boys, we got the mirrors on, just started them up. The mirror's obviously broken, that's why we got replacements. Just need to warm them up because the amp started for a while. Push start's all in. Need to wang this clip top bit on, but I say it's going for an alarm, so they're going to need to get to the ignition and all that, so we'll just leave it off. Rev gauge works, good. Needs fuel, so I need to stop revving it, but we can make it to the garage hopefully. There he is. It's alive. It runs, yeah. It's not quite alive. Do this. We're running. We need to go get some fuel because we're on empty. Let's do it. Hopefully we make it to the Tesco's around the corner. We're leaving Gray over there, look. You just sit there, I'll come get him. Right boys, we made it to the petrol station. One thing ticked off. We're still going. Started straight up after I drove it to the petrol station, so it's getting better. Obviously it's warming up, but it's a mission because we've got no power steering still, so it's quite hard to drive it, and obviously it's a manual, so it's hard to record. But we've got to go to the alarm place. Let's do it. Yes boys, we're moving. Tell you what, there's no rubbing or anything from these massive wheels, which is a right result because the grey one rubs and it's got 17s on it. And a short shifter as well. I know it's obviously all bits are missing, but this short shifter is 10 times better than the old stock one. It's been so long since I drove it, but yeah, she's working. You know, don't jinx myself, but she's doing alright. Halfway there. boys, we made it. Plymouth Car Sounds. Obviously they're just not audio, they do alarms as well, so we're here. Right guys, it's been a few days later. We're in the grey Skyline again. We're going to go down to Pro 4M, drop this grey one off because it's got that tiny bit of welding that you guys seen before underneath by the subframe, by the boomerang part that needs doing, and this needs an MOT as well. Runs out at the end of this month, so that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to walk over because the alarm place where we dropped the blue Skyline off is just around the corner, so we're going to walk over, get that, pay the big old bill. Basically had some problems with the blue one. Obviously all it was getting was an alarm that was going to be $550 basically for a Cat 1 alarm with an immobiliser and central locking. So we removed all that, then we rewired all the car, and basically it had a battery drain, so the battery kept on going flat. So they told me they're going to find that and fit the alarm, which is extra. They couldn't open the boot because the boot's a pain in the ass basically. It won't, when you shut it sometimes you pull this little lever down here and it don't happen. I replaced the cable but it still is not pulling properly, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Don't know whether they fixed the boot, but they got into it because they took the back panel off again and got to the latch, took the latch off I think for a screw with a socket basically at the back of behind the inside the boot. So yeah, that's the situation. Oh, and also the alternator is not charging the battery, so we're going to get the blue one whilst he's working on this grey one, bring it over to Mr. Pro 4M Motorsports man. He knows his electrical stuff and all that. Test the alternator. Obviously they've already tested it at the alarm place, so if it's dead, get a new alternator, which is really cheap. I think they're about $450. And yeah, that's the situation. Let's just get down to the garages. More money. Right, I've just dropped the grey one off at Pro 4M Motorsports, and I've walked over to get the one at the blue one at the alarm place, and it's not ready till 11 o'clock. So I'm walking back to Pro 4M now. It's raining, I'm soaking, but we're getting there. This is a nightmare. Okay guys, that's both of the Skylines at Pro 4M Motorsports. I've given Julian, the guy who owns the place there, a massive list of all the things to do. The alarm's fitted. So we've got a Cat 1 alarm now and immobiliser and all that, so that's one big thing out of the way. Still got a massive battery drain though. We've got like 3 amps of voltage basically getting drained out of the car. So I don't know what it's going to do with the fuel pump. The alternator's not working, so he's going to have a look at that. Fit a new alternator if we need that. And once all that, fit the windscreen wash because we still not done that. But he's going to finish up all the stuff that I didn't have time to do. So yeah, the grey one and the blue one's booked in for the 23rd. It's now the 20th, so he's got 3 days to get all that work done. MOT on both, and we've got a full MOT on them all. The grey one, he's doing the rust on the grey one first, and I'll get some footage when I pop round there tomorrow after work. It's a bit more rust than I thought there was. Obviously we knew about the back left panel by the subframe, the boomerangy part. There's a hole there which needed doing, so he's going to do that. That's the main bit, but there's quite a bit down by the front driver's side, you know, like the front sill where the jacking points are. So he's doing that at a minute, and he's grinding quite a lot away, a lot of the rust away, and it's quite a lot of corrosion. So he's going to fix that. He's going to fix all the 4 corners where they usually rust. Obviously the sills are good on that car. And yeah, for the grey one, that should be it. Just fix the rust. He's fixed the wheel that was also broke when we bought it. Welded that all up, so the wheel's now brand new looking. Need to give it just a lick of silver paint when I get the car back. And then he's moving on to the blue one. So that's the situation. I think that is going to be it for this video because we got no cars all in the garages. I mean, I don't like paying people to do stuff, but it's raining all day every day at the minute, and I haven't got a welder. The garage is now shut, so we can't do any welding up there, and that's the set. You have to just pay someone to do it because I'm so loaded, even though I'm skint now. But that's what happens when you have 3 cars. So like and subscribe to the channel, boys. Let me know what you think of the builds, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. I don't know where
follow your trail and I'm